Hey, what's up, y'all? So look, do you guys remember the Jordan Flight Club 80s that came out several years ago? I think back in 2013. Hopefully you do. And I decided to dig these bad boys out of the crate. So make sure you guys stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back once again to the DC show. It's your boy T McNeil. Yes, guys, I'm talking about the Air Jordan Flight Club 80s. I think at this point we could be safe to say that these are officially a classic at this point, especially coming out in 2013. You guys let me know down below in the comment section how y'all feel about this particular shoe. Yeah, man, I was going through my sneaker collection and I had to do some thinking. I said, you know what, is this a shoe that I will continue to rock in 2019? And then not only that, but I was like, is it worth me even keeping at this point? Okay, so I've had these shoes for quite a few years. The thing about it, guys, as far as the conditioning of the shoe, I think it has held out up to an extent. Okay, now you guys remember when I was talking about the outsole of the shoe and the whole glue aspect? This is what I mean, guys, when I talk about the glue on the shoes. Now, hopefully you guys can see that, but if you look right in the front of the side panel, guys, you do have some separation there, and that's what I used to talk about all the time when I said popping the glue on brand new shoes, things like that. So we do have a little bit of separation there, but for a shoe this old, it's expected. Okay, it's not anything that should be that relatively surprising, you know what I'm saying, y'all? But the netted mesh cages on these shoes is actually still in very good condition. I'm kind of surprised about that. The leather around the toe box area is still in very good condition as well. There isn't any missing stitching or anything like that. Everything is still intact. I'm not gonna say that it's immaculate, but it's still in pretty relatively good shape. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So as far as the shoestrings go, you know, they're all blacked out, guys. We do have a leather tongue as well. You do have a red Jordan Jumpman logo, if you guys remember that. The eyelids on the shoes is all grayed out. Now they do match the netted mesh cages that you see right there in front of you. So I'm a big fan of that. Now, here's a quick little story, guys. When I first purchased these shoes several years ago, I don't know if it's a situation where I probably should have sent them back, but there is a lot of, I don't know if it's really a defect. I think it is. It's like pitting on the leather panels of the shoe. I'm talking about from the toe box area all the way to the back heel base of the shoe where you see the red Jumpman logo. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a lot of little pitting defects, guys, that you can see right there. I mean, it almost looks like somebody spilt juice on the shoes. So I noticed that several years ago. I'm not sure if all of the other versions of the shoes come like that. I highly doubt it. But again, it looks like it's discolored, like somebody actually stepped in some juice or something, and it just got really sticky and it decided to stay on the body of the shoe. I highly doubt that was the design that the Nike and Jordan brand at the time was trying to go for. But you guys let me know. And really, on the front of the toe box area as well, guys, you can see the same thing. Hopefully, you know, with the light, you got that same little kind of a pitting effect. Okay, now again, that could be an aesthetic thing that the Jordan brand decided to do. But looking at them, I'm not sure, guys. I highly doubt it. I mean, it could be part of the design, but that was really like a turn off for me when I first purchased these shoes. Again, if you guys own a pair of Flight Club 80s, let me know down below in the comment section. But if you do, double check your shoes as well, because I don't think this is something that should be on the shoes. It doesn't look normal, okay? But again, I could absolutely be wrong, okay? But aside from that fact, guys, you know, you do have leather on the back panel. You know, you have some individual stitching on this as well. You got a red stitched in Jumpman logo on the back of the shoe, okay? Other than that, now the interior portion of the shoe, guys, I mean, is all blacked out. And on top of that, you do have the Air Jordan branding on the inner portion of the tongue as well, coming in the red. So that's pretty cool. There isn't the Jumpman logo on the inner portion like it usually is On the shoe liner, it's all blacked out. But one thing I will say about the Flight Club 80s is the fact that I do like the grayed out material. Now, it's kind of almost like a mesh or satin type of material that they decided to put into these particular shoes. Okay. Other than that, like I said, the shoes have really been holding out. Now, as you guys can see over time, this is what happens when you do not clean your shoes. That's why I'm such a big advocate of keeping your shoes as immaculate and as spotless as possible, because when you don't, you start to get a lot of discoloration like you guys can see here. Now, I think originally this was supposed to have been gray, okay, to kind of match the gray panels on the back of the shoe. But again, guys, you can see for yourself, it has definitely been discolored, and now we're getting like this kind of a grayish, greenish type of effect. So don't get it twisted, y'all. It's not supposed to actually be this color. But again, like I said, when you don't take care of your shoes properly, okay, you don't clean them properly, that's pretty much what you get, okay? And it's the same thing with the other shoe, guys. The left shoe, again, you know, you have all of that grayed out discoloration, and like I said, you're getting a lot of pitting and things like that on the shoe. And really, it's got like a two-tone effect, and it's really not supposed to have that, okay? So you got greenish right here, and then if you guys can see at the outsole or the very bottom of the shoe, you do have some gray, okay? That's the original color, okay? So again, just a lot of dirt, things like that. These shoes can be restored, okay? You just have to make sure you get the proper cleaner. You know, you could definitely do some homework and some research if you guys want to actually clean it. Now, I always recommend the Jason Mark Premium Shoe Cleaner. I mean, I think this is probably one of the best shoe cleaners on the market. But at the end of the day, you do have other options as well. Okay, guys. As far as what I paid for the shoes, I do not remember. Again, these shoes were released back in 2013, so they've been out for quite some time. You can probably find these online somewhere, or if somebody's actually selling the shoes, that will probably be the best bet. But if you are looking for a fresh pair, I mean, you can check around. The best solution that I probably would say is like to check StockX. Okay, I know for a fact that they probably still got these bad boys on sale somewhere, and you should be able to get them for a little bit of nothing. All right. So if you guys have any comments and questions, man, leave it down below. Also, guys, I want to go over something else real quick. Now, the leather on the shoes, on the side panels, guys, real quick, it's still holding up. The leather on the ankle cages right here, the top, guys, it's still very plush, very soft. You know, it's been holding up over time. And what I do like about these shoes, guys, is the fact that you do have the Flight label stitched in to the body of the shoe right there. You got the same thing on the left shoe as well, guys. Okay, the leather still holding up on the side panels. Like I said, all the stitching is still there, etc., etc. All right. So, like I said, the only thing is with the glue aspect. Like I said, as you can see, guys, once again, that is starting to come off. So that could seriously be a problem. Okay. But I mean, other than that, man, like I said, I think it's a great shoe. Whether I actually keep the shoes or not, that's kind of remains to be seen. It's a little bit here and there. I'm just not sure if it's even worth keeping up to this point. Even though I have had them for several years, they're pretty much falling apart at this point, especially with the soles. Now, I know I probably could re-glue it, get some clear glue or something like that, but I don't really think it's worth my time. But you guys let me know what you think about the Jordan Flight Club 80s. All right, in my opinion, I think they're retro, but you guys may feel different. All right. Also, guys, make sure that you drop a like for the video. I would definitely appreciate it. Share it with all your family and friends, as I always say. And before you decide to click off of your laptop, your PC, your tablet, your smartphone, your computer, your TV, whatever it is that you're watching me on right now, gaming system, etc., make sure that you smack the hell out of that subscribe button. That would definitely help our channel as well. All right. So I appreciate you guys watching, listening, and tuning in. Until the next time, y'all have a good one.